But, I cannot deny my faith. It's important for me to share that with people.
It was so hard because early on with the show, you had to establish credibility. Nobody wanted to be the first one. They didn't know what the show was going to be.
The devil is on the main stage at award shows and in every video and signs and symbols.
Numerous reports have recently emerged suggesting that Mark Wahlberg is contemplating retirement from his acting career. This potential decision appears to be rooted in a misalignment between the practices prevalent in Hollywood and Mark's personal faith. It appears that Mark has opted to shift his focus towards his entrepreneurial pursuits and a role as a producer, allowing him greater influence over his creative projects. Through this transition, he aims to infuse his faith into the filmmaking process, creating works that possess a more profound connection to the human experience. So, what's the tea behind all the rumors that Mark Wahlberg would retire altogether just to run away from the Hollywood elites? Let me spill the tea. But of course, before I say anything, make sure first that you subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell for more updates and videos like this. Now let's dive in. Mark Wahlberg's decision to potentially retire from acting is closely tied to his concerns about the troubling and controversial issues that have emerged within Hollywood. He appears driven by a desire to protect both potential victims of misconduct in the entertainment industry and his own children. He has articulated his commitment to providing his children with a better life and supporting their dreams, which is why he intends to concentrate on faith-based content in both film and television.
I've always been completely open about my past. We've probably had this conversation many times. I've been talking about it for over 25 years since I've been in the public eye.
Furthermore, Mark has taken a brave stance by joining the chorus of voices speaking out against certain influential figures in Hollywood, often referred to as elites. There are allegations that these elites are actively working to undermine individuals who oppose their influence, giving rise to various conspiracy theories. It's essential to acknowledge that from the perspective of those raising these concerns, these allegations are not merely conspiracy theories, but genuine apprehensions.
Everybody has an opinion, is entitled to it, whether I'm deserving of it or not. But, from the day I woke up in prison, realized the mistakes that I had made and the pain that I had caused people.
In light of these circumstances, Mark Wahlberg's decision to step away from his acting career can be seen as a form of sacrifice. He may face challenges and opposition as he endeavors to shed light on what he views as a pressing issue. By distancing himself from the mainstream of Hollywood, he may reduce the risk of encountering obstacles set up by those keen on preserving their industry dominance. Essentially, his choices reflect his dedication to making a difference in an environment he perceives as problematic, and his focus on faith-based content offers a constructive avenue for contributing positively to the world of entertainment. Lately, Mark Wahlberg talked to Cigar Aficionado and suggested he might stop acting soon. He was chatting about his business, like his new tequila called Flecha Azul, and gave a hint that he might say goodbye to Hollywood. "Well, I'm certainly working harder now than ever in certain businesses. You kind of build them, pass them on, or you exit," Wahlberg said. "Hopefully my kids will see what their interests are, but I don't think I'll be acting that much longer at the pace I am now. That's for sure, because that's the most difficult thing," he added. Mark Wahlberg also explained why he's interested in becoming a producer. "This means he might stop acting to put more effort into producing. I started becoming a producer out of necessity. I didn't want to sit around waiting for Brad Pitt or Tom Cruise or whoever was already established before me and were the guys at the time, and Leo DiCaprio to go and pass on a movie until I could get my hands on it," he admitted.
I deny my faith. That's an even bigger sin. It's not popular in my industry. The pain that I had caused people, I committed to turning my life around. Still living in that neighborhood and having to go to the train station every day and pass those guys was a tough thing to do.
He explained that being a director would offer him greater creative freedom compared to being an actor. Given his inclination to make films that align with his faith and beliefs, directing would provide more chances to create movies for regular people rather than just for Hollywood. He expressed, "And create my own destiny, create a vehicle and an opportunity and a path for me to get where I wanted to be and have control." This news of his potential retirement has stirred up discussions on social media. Some believe that he has joined the ranks of outspoken Hollywood insiders who are striving to bring positive changes to the industry. Several internet sources support claims that Mark Wahlberg exposed Hollywood's blacklisting practices. The video spotlights Sound of Freedom, a film revealing industry secrets and production challenges, particularly regarding its mission to rescue children. Despite alleged efforts by Hollywood elites to undermine its distribution, The film succeeded at the box office, drawing attention to child-related issues. Now, it's believed that Mark Wahlberg is leaving acting to produce movies free from Hollywood blacklisting, resonating with audiences. He's joined by Mel Gibson in challenging the industry and exposing elite secrets, with more celebrities expected to follow suit. Their collaboration in the highly anticipated movie Flight Risk has excited movie enthusiasts, while Hollywood elites face public scrutiny amid this challenge to the industry's status quo.
We're all dealing with loss, the uncertainty, lack of faith, hope, just questions of why things happen.
Mark Wahlberg's long-standing desire to integrate his faith into his film career has finally found expression through his collaboration with Mel Gibson in their recent film. This decision has garnered praise and commendation from various quarters. With the public wondering what the two would conjure up together, he said, "Many I know, I am going to continue to focus on a lot more faith-based material, both in film and television." While promoting his past film, Father Stu, in which he starred and produced, Mark shared his new career goal of wanting to create more substantial content for his audience. "I feel like this is starting a new chapter for me, in that now doing things like this real substance can help people," Wahlberg told Entertainment Tonight. "I definitely want to focus on making more. I wouldn't say necessarily just faith-based content, but things that will help people." The actor, who is Catholic, added, "So hopefully this movie will open a door for not only myself, but lots of other people in Hollywood to make more meaningful content." Amid retirement rumors, another claim has emerged about Mark Wahlberg. According to the People's Voice report, he addressed a Sunday school gathering in Los Angeles, discussing a powerful group of Hollywood insiders combating the industry's darker elements. These individuals, Mark stated, had no safe haven left. Mark also touched on Hollywood's troubling culture, where silence was often the price of job security and even personal safety. He cautioned the congregation to expect unsettling news on newspaper front pages soon. The article noted Mark's admiration for Jim Caviezel and Mel Gibson, seeing them as American heroes, challenging Hollywood's system, and raising awareness about the industry's elites' disturbing actions. Mark Wahlberg has made it clear that the stakes in Hollywood are exceptionally high for those who dare to expose the disturbing activities of the entertainment industry elite. After careful consideration of his future, Wahlberg believes it's time to address certain injustices. The public sees his decision to create films as an opportunity to shed light on a world he has been a part of. Given his status within the Hollywood elite and having firsthand knowledge of the industry's workings as both a father and a devout Christian, having creative freedom would enable him to produce movies that could unveil the realities of Hollywood and potentially make a difference, even saving lives. Mark Wahlberg's allegations against Hollywood align with a growing wave of accusations from celebrities and musicians about the true nature of the entertainment industry elite. The release of Sound of Freedom was a significant development within the industry, as it revealed the alleged unfair practices in Hollywood when certain elites purportedly attempted to hinder the film's progress. On July 4th, independent film distribution company Angel Studios successfully released Jim Caviezel's new movie, Sound of Freedom, in theaters. The well-received film, boasting a fresh score of 72% on Rotten Tomatoes, featured Jim Caviezel portraying real-life U.S. Department of Homeland Security agent Tim Ballard. Tim Ballard is a co-founder of the anti-trafficking organization Operation Underground Railroad. The film faced its share of challenges, including difficulties with its release and alleged interference from elements within Hollywood.
Sound of Freedom is one of those films that can legitimately change this world. So we want to ignite a fire in audiences and open their eyes to the dark reality of millions of children that need our help.
Despite the challenges it faced, Sound of Freedom has become one of the most talked about movies this year. The public is eagerly anticipating more producers to create films with similar impactful themes. Brandon Purdy, the head of theatrical distribution at Angel Studios, attributed the success of Sound of Freedom to the incredible word-of-mouth buzz surrounding it. In a statement issued on July 9th, he acknowledged the film's popularity. Angel Studios is actively supporting the film's message by providing options for fans to purchase tickets to watch it in theaters via their website. By buying a ticket, viewers can show their support for ending human trafficking, as stated by the company. As more and more people become aware of what goes on in Hollywood, Mark Wahlberg's decision to sacrifice his career to help others is seen as a significant and commendable step. That's all for today. We hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos like this.